You're gonna have to excuse the sweat and stuff. I just finished a run. I planned to do a 5k run. I did 4. I don't know what the temperature is, but it's about 1 o'clock on a Thursday afternoon today, and it's way too hot for me, so I really struggled. So I'm just walking the last bit back, a 10-minute walk, and I'm back, which is nice. So thought I'd do a quick video rather than doing the video in the office like I always do. I thought I'd do one in a nice open field, because why not? So I haven't got a name for this, actually, to be fair. This kind of strategy, to bear with me, it's something I talk to agents about all the time though. I call it like being relentless with your brand message, okay? And you know what agents would do, not just agents, all businesses, I do it, you know. They just put a lot of content out, and it's great, and it's a mixture of all sorts of stuff, which is, by the way, brilliant. But what you're doing to benefit your brand identity and your core sort of values and things like that, okay? So let's say I am an agent and I'm based in Woking. Nice market in Woking, lots of rentals and properties for sale and sellers and buyers, and a nice sized population for you to build a brand and get a nice amount of people in your funnels and things like that. It's just a nice size market for that kind of stuff, okay? So let's say all my content was aimed around one key message, which is basically I'm the local estate agent that helps people get the best price for their property, okay? So I can do content about anything. I can do community related content. I can do the streets of the week, the market updates, property marketing tips. I mean, everything. I've got lists of it all, you know. You can do all of it, but it all resolves to some degree, whether it's the hook at the end of it or whatever it is. It's a case study, testimonials. It's all just finishing around the fact that, you know, you're succeeding and you're offering tips and you're offering value and information and stuff on how people can get the best price for their home. So you almost become a little bit like an online consultant in your territory, for this example, Woking, to help people get the best price, okay? And I'm a believer, you as a content marketeer, which is what you are, you're an estate agent, but you're putting out content, so you're a content marketeer, you know, you generate content and stuff. I'm a believer that the content that you put out is what you become. Like, you become what you preach, essentially, you know. So if you're only putting out that kind of content, people are just going to start seeing your area as being that agent that offers advice and has success and has a blueprint and has proven strategies and all that sort of stuff to help people in the area to get the best value for their home, okay? And then if you think of like the two main things that a seller wants when selling their home, it's pretty much to get the best price for the property or to sell it fast, and it kind of depends on where that is, okay? And an example I've got of a content creator is it's a big one. It's Gary. I call him Gary V. I don't know his surname, to be honest with you. I should do, but I watch all his content, okay? I consume it all on YouTube and TikTok mostly, but he is everywhere, and he's been going forever, and I'm pretty sure you all know who I mean. But he's the guy that started off helping his dad run his wine shop, and absolutely just smashed that. And you know, he now does content, and he's got thousands of hours worth of content online. And although he's doing phone-ins and blog podcasts, and he's doing conferences and all that types of content that he's doing, ultimately you go to him because you want a bit of a kick up the arse, you want a bit of a kick up the backside. You're like, I need a bit of Gary V in my life today to help me get motivated. You know, he's going to tell me to work hard and hustle and to ignore the demons in the back of your head, and to keep going, don't give up, and be relentless with your content, and that, you know, and motivate you. And his purpose in life, and it's a genuine purpose, so you can see he's genuine when he does it. He's a bit cutthroat and things, but you know, his purpose in life is to make everyone succeed in their own way, whether it's running an absolute monster business, or you know, to run a successful wine shop, whatever it is, you know, like you go to him and that's his identity, and he's built that identity because he's been absolutely relentless and consistent with producing that content. So if you're an agent and you're like, you know what better identity to have in my local area is there than being the agent that gets the best price for your property? I mean, like, that's ridiculous, right? Imagine being that agent in your area. And to do that, you got to do content, and it all resolves around that. And again, whether you're doing community related content, property related content, you're doing YouTube videos, you're doing things like maybe just walking through the local parks and things, whatever it is, just always giving your head, what value can I give today to the people in my area to help them get the best value for their property? Which is kind of what I do when I do these videos. I've actually got a content suggestion every day for the next 8 days, and then on top of that I can then repurpose it using Opus Pro, and so I can split it, and I've got loads of content, and so I'm always thinking, and it's not me going like, it's not been anything other than like, what helpful stuff can I put out on socials that's going to help my viewers, even if it just helps one person, and today it's about finding that topic and be absolutely relentless with it. Another thing that I was thinking with that, you're producing all that content, okay, and so people are starting to see you as being the agent that gets the best value for their property, the best price for their property. But how about on top of that, you now do like a monthly workshop, be it online or be it at the local church hall or pub, wherever, and what you do is that you basically create flyers with a QR code that takes people to a booking page, like an Eventbrite page or something. And so you basically spend a day going around all the houses in your area that have got a for sale sign up, and you post a flyer in their door and being like, look, I've got a free workshop. That by this point they've probably seen your content because of the way the algorithms work on these social media channels, because they're looking at Rightmove and Zoopla, they're looking at properties and stuff. They're going to start seeing your videos because you're putting them out constantly and you've been relentless with it and you're crushing it and you're smashing it. So they're going to be seeing this stuff. And so by the time they then get a flyer or some sort of canvas material for your door with a picture of you on it, they're like, oh, that's that agent that does those videos. What's this all about? And he goes, oh, right, he's got a free workshop, a free webinar where he's basically going to answer questions and share tips. He or she's going to answer questions and share tips on how to get the best value for your home. Anyone who's selling a home is going to want to do that. Some of them might be like, oh, I can't be bothered and got a bit lazy or something like that, but everyone wants to get the best price for their home, right? And so it's a numbers game. The more those flyers you put out, the more that content you keep producing to stamp that identity, stamp that authority as being the agent that gets the best price for properties in the local area. Well, the more people that will call you, the more people that attend these workshops, the more people will know about your USP, the quicker it will be to win the listings when you're in the front door doing the valuations and things like that. And it all resolves around you going, right, what is that key message that I want to get across that's going to make me the agent of choice in the local area, and getting the best price for properties in Woking or in your town is definitely high up there. Like, okay, right, I hope it helps.